guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a room tour for Grayson, which I am so excited to share with you guys. I feel like I've been working on this room for so long and it's still not done yet, but I feel like if I just kind of held it from you guys, I just would never show you because I feel like none of my rooms are ever done. So I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna show you guys. I know it's been requested, especially since I did my clean with me. You guys kind of got a preview of it, so I decided to kind of do like a full in-depth room tour of it. I feel like a lot of you guys are actually going to be a little bit shocked because it doesn't match my aesthetic, but it's a kid's room. I'm not going to make a kid's room super aesthetic. This is all about Grayson. I decided to do a theme that he's in love with. You guys know his favorite thing in the entire world is cars, and I am so glad that I did because I cannot get him out of this room. He loves it so much. I also wanted to mention, because I know I'm going to get asked this a lot, if he is sleeping in there. He unfortunately isn't. He's still co-sleeping with us. He is just not ready to move into his own room yet. He's attached to me by the hip and I can't complain. He does take naps in there, but besides that, it's usually just kind of like a playroom. I also wanted to mention, just because I feel like this is really silly and I just kind of wanted to explain to you guys why it's kind of set up like this. The baby's room is a lot larger than Grayson's room, which kind of seems a little bit flipped because August is almost 11 months and I have a 3-year-old in a smaller room when the 3-year-old has like more toys and just like more things like that. The reason why August is still in the larger room is because in the very beginning, they were actually supposed to share that room. That's why there's a twin bed in there, because that was supposed to be Grayson and August's room, and this room used to be Alex's room when they lived with us. But I decided to give him his own room because I could not get them to actually sleep in the same room because August needs absolute silence, so it wasn't gonna work. So Grayson now has his own room. As of right now, Grayson hasn't like outgrown the room that he's in, so there's really no reason to, but as soon as he gets like more stuff, larger things, they're obviously going to be swapping rooms, but right now it's really not an issue. And last but not least, I know I'm talking a lot and you guys just want to see the room. I'm sorry, but I do also want to say, I know that I kind of wall hugged this room, which basically means that I just have furniture on like all the walls. There's like nothing in the middle. I know, and I know it looks a little bit weird. I just don't know how to kind of rearrange his room where it's not like that because of the furniture that he does have in there. Kind of needs to be on the wall. So if you guys have any suggestions at all with how I can not be a wall hugger, I'm going to leave my Instagram right here, and I'm going to put like a little comment section on my Instagram, and please let me know what you think of the room, and also let me know if you have any suggestions on how not to wall hug. But yeah, I'm going to shut up. We're just going to show the room right now, and yeah. All right, so when you walk in, it looks like this. Obviously, you could tell there is a car theme going on because Grayson is still obsessed with cars. So, of course, we had to get a Mcqueen bed, which we actually love. He went crazy when he saw this thing. So I will add in some footage right now when we first built it. Grayson, come in. What is it?
A car.
It's a car? What car is it? Oh, look at that. Yeah.
A car.
It's a car. Do you love it?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, little mouse.
Yeah, that's his mouth. Do you want to see something cool about Mcqueen? Press this. Press that. Look, you could open it up. You want to open it? Look. You could open it. So cool, huh?
Yeah.
Look, I'll put the lid back on. Where did Grayson go? Oh, where'd he go? You got me.
I did it out.
You want out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, heavy.
It's heavy?
Yeah.
And right now, this is actually a crib mattress. It will convert into a twin size mattress whenever he gets a little bit bigger, and this is a toy box. So I thought that was super cool because it obviously gives us a lot more storage inside this room, so that lifts up, and the toy box is like all of this right here. It's not like that little section right there, it's the whole thing. And it even has like night lights on it, which Grayson loves turning these on. He loves turning the lights off and then turning these on. And when you go inside the bed, of course, we have a lot of like car themed pillows, and we have his favorite stuffed animals in here. It has a steering wheel, so he always asks me to get in, and he tells me he's gonna drive me places. So that is a lot of fun. He loves putting on his speed racer dress up outfit and jumping in here and thinking he's going super fast. So I do not regret this bed at all. I think it really makes the room. And of course, I'm gonna link everything down below. I got this from Delta, and I got a lot of things actually from Delta Children, so I highly recommend looking at the link in my bio because they sent this to me along with a lot of other furniture that I'll show you guys. This sheet in here is actually a twin size sheet, but I was able to kind of tuck it in and make it work so that way when it is convertible, we could use the same exact sheet. So right here on the wall are the 3 movie posters. Grayson thinks this is the coolest thing inside his room as well. He loves pointing and telling me what car is what, so he'll be like, that's Mater and that's Lightning McQueen. So I thought this was really cute, especially because this wall is huge and I just didn't know what to do with it. And when you move over, we have a little plaque right there, and then we have a Route 66 sign here as well. And when you turn over, we have his hamper right here for his dirty clothes. I need to do laundry. And this is his dresser. I also got this from Delta Children. I thought that this really looked like it kind of went with the whole car theme, like the color scheme and everything. And we do have a TV in here, and over here we have a few little decoration items. We have his baby monitor right there. And then on this side, we have our Alexa because he loves dance parties. We have this little scout night light thing, and it like reads stories. I love this thing. He actually got that for his birthday. And he has his little lights right here that also work as a night light. We have a lot of like little tiny night lights in here because he is terrified of the dark. And in these drawers, I'm gonna show you what we have. So the first one right here is socks. As you can tell, your girl needs to do some laundry. And over here, we have all of his underwear. We have his pull-ups, so that's what he wears at nighttime, and then we have wipes to wipe him whenever we get him out of his pull-ups because he is still peeing at night, but all throughout the day he's wearing underwear. So he is fully potty trained. And then moving down to this drawer right here, we have his sweats and then his like comfortable shorts in here. I don't fold, I'm not that mom. And then in the last one down here, we have like all of his like jeans, things for like outfits and stuff like that. And then moving over down here, this is actually his dress up drawer. It's hard to open because he has literally so much dress up in here. But I do plan on actually getting like a little trunk that I'm going to either put in here or somewhere around the room. But for right now, this is what we're using as his dress up drawer. It's definitely getting overfilled fast because that's like one of his favorite activities to do. And then in this drawer, we have all of his pajamas. And then you guys saw the empty sock drawer, it's sad. And right over here, we have another little toy. He actually moves these out to the middle of the room, but that's just kind of like where it is tucked away. And then this is his closet right here, which we have all of his like shirts and things like that. Any type of overalls, just things that need to be hung. This is where I hang it all. I need to do some laundry. Up here, we have a lot of his like learning activities. If I kept this on the floor, I would probably lose all of the puzzle pieces and things like that. So we have a lot of flashcards and puzzles and matching things and alphabet stuff. Oopsies. Scrap that. Numbers, just things like that. That's like all of his learning activities. And then over here, that is part of the bed as well, because like I said, whenever this converts into a twin bed, that whole part right here actually comes off, and those are the pieces to make it a separate toy box. So I'm just keeping this up here for storage so that way I don't lose them. And then that's some extra stickers for the Mcqueen as well. And then down here we have a lot of like larger toys that just don't really fit inside the room. That is his PJ Masks truck. That's like one of his favorite things. That's his choo-choo train, and he'll build this so that way he could go around in a circle inside his room. And this is just one of his like racer things that goes inside his room as well. And then moving over here, we do have a glider. He he absolutely loves being rocked, so I knew that that was a necessity to have. I also got this from Delta Children, and I love it so much because you could actually go 360. That is my favorite glider inside my entire house. I'm not exaggerating, guys. I highly recommend that one specifically. Again, all the links are going to be inside my bio. I love that it fits inside this little nook as well. So moving on, we have this little light right here that actually turns on as well. This is yet another night light because I'm telling you, my kid is terrified of the dark. And then going down, we have a bean bag for him so that way he could sit down either in that chair there or his car, or if he has like company over, there's like multiple seats so that way they could watch TV or movies. And this is another one of his favorite little toys. It is huge. I cannot wait till he is done with that toy because that toy is a headache because it breaks all the time, but he loves it. So I'm not getting rid of it. That's kind of like where it stays. And this is another toy box, and in here I have literally all of his cars and it is filled to the brim. So this toy box has like all of his random toys, and this is all his cars because for the most part that's all Grayson plays with, and he loves dumping them out and seeing all of his cars. So if I had it mixed in with that toy box, this whole room would be a mess 24/7. So usually that is just dumped out and it's just easier to throw them all in, and that way it's somewhat organized. So I got that as well. And this is his little Lightning McQueen area rug, and that way he could play on the streets and stuff. It is actually car themed, so these are like all the little areas inside cars, which I thought that was super cute. And this is actually a really good buy too. He really loved this. And right here we have this little decal that I do not recommend, so I'm not actually gonna link this one because as you can see there's a lot of bubbles. It keeps falling off. It's not the business. So we are getting another one that is probably gonna be larger to fit this entire wall anyway, but that's just kind of there for right now. And in this area right here, I do want to put tires on the wall and kind of make them like little bookshelves because I want this to be his little reading nook. And I do want to put something right here because that is obviously off-centered, but we couldn't move the car because I wanted it up against the wall like that because we have the tire there. So I do plan on putting something right here and just getting a different decal maybe that kind of covers the entire wall. I'm not 100% certain on that yet, but I do want to put some family pictures in here. This wall over here is not done, and we do have a few more car plaques that look like that need to go somewhere around here. I'm thinking maybe license plates or something, but the room isn't done. But I feel like if I didn't do this tour now, I just would have never done it because it's what room is ever done in your house. So this is the complete room tour of Grayson's room. And that was it. So I hope you guys like this, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.